Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jamie if you're new here, and it is a grocery haul day today. We hit up the usual stores. We hit up Sam's Club, Walmart, and H-E-B, and I also did stop over at Dollar Tree and Ollie's, which is a discount store if you're not familiar with it, if you don't have one in your area. If you do, go check them out. They have got some great deals going on right now. But anyway, let me shut up, let me turn you around, and we're gonna go ahead and get into this haul. All right, so we stopped over at the discount bakery and we loaded up on some bread. From that one grocery haul where I had talked about the discount bakery and then I showed you my freezer, we went through all of it, y'all. We are on the last loaf of bread and we're almost through that because your girl likes French toast on the weekends, okay? And so we just needed to restock, and we spent a total, hopefully this is focusing on it, spent a total of $9 at the discount bakery store. So let's go ahead and get into it. So I did get 2 loaves of the Nature's Own Hawaiian bread. This is Charlotte's favorite. They did have 4 on the shelf, but I thought I would be nice. I was gonna grab all 4, but then I thought I would just be nice, grab 2, leave the other 2 for somebody else. I did pick up the Nature's Own Honey Wheat, just one of those. And so these ones were $1.50 each. And then we got the Nature's Own 100% whole grain. This is the sugar-free, heart-healthy kind. Now this one, the reason why I had picked this one up, it is a little bit lesser calorie than like these ones. These are only 70 calories. And I know that's not that much different than this one that's 60 calories, but and we're not cutting calories anymore. The deficit is over, praise the Lord. And we are allotted more calories, but there are some times when in certain situations where this just might wiggle into my macros for the day a little bit better than this does. So it's just, it's like playing Tetris, you know, with your macros. But anyway, so I got this, and so that'll do me just fine. And then, okay, we are on a Nature's Own kick. They do carry other bread. Obviously, they carry Wonder Bread, the Dave's Killer Bread, and I think there is one other one, but we just stick with the Nature's Own because I like that one. Now, this is a short loaf, or excuse me, small loaf. This is the sourdough. Oh, y'all, I have been missing this sourdough. Now, because it is a small loaf, I don't know if it's because this is a small loaf, but the calories is only 70 calories for a slice. 1 fat, 14 carb, 3 protein, and I have been missing the sourdough. It's been a long time since I've made my own sourdough bread, and I will be getting back into it because I think it's been like last summer since I made my own sourdough bread. But in the meantime, I'm going to be getting this one, so I'm excited for that. And I did get the Wonder Bread Classic Bagels. Unfortunately, they only have the plain bagels in the Wonder Bread, and these were also these were just $1. They do have the Dave's Killer bagels, and they do have other flavors like the everything bagel, cinnamon raisin, blueberry, plain, and I think that was it. And I thought about getting it, but it is higher calorie than I would like. This is already higher calorie than I would want. This is like 240 calories for one bagel. And you know what? I've been measuring the bagels, or excuse me, weighing the bagels, because like one bagel is 85 grams. Some of them are higher than that. So some of them are actually more than 240 calories if you're weighing and tracking. But anyway, all that to say is I got some more bagels. I will be getting more bagels when I go over to Walmart because I do like the flavored stuff. But again, with the whole like higher calorie, yes, I can afford it, but do I want to waste all my calories on a single bagel? I don't think so. I'm not feeling it right now. So that's what we're working with. We got one plain, and then I will be going to Walmart to get some flavored stuff. Then the last thing we got was the Wonder Bread sourdough English muffins. I was so happy to see this because the last time I did not see this one. I saw just regular English muffins, which they did have. And then the calories are still the same, 140 calories for one, provided that it actually measures out 57 grams, 28 carbs, 1 fiber, and 6 protein. And so yes, all of this is going to go into the freezer because I don't actually need these right now. I am working through like the last 3 bagels in the refrigerator, and when I'm ready, I'll just, you know, I'm going to keep these in the freezer for when I'm ready for them. Bread does not take very long. In case y'all didn't know, just, you know, probably most of you probably already do know that bread does not take very long to thaw out. Like, takes no time at all. Here is our bread haul for the day, for probably the next, I don't know, maybe 2-3 weeks or so. We'll see how long this lasts us. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and throw all of this into the freezer. Okay, we are starting as always with the HEB haul. So this is a quick scan of what we had gotten. And as always, we're gonna go ahead and start with the meat. Starting with the meat, I know no yellow stickers this time except for over there. I know it sucks, but it's okay. We've actually got our freezer is pretty well stocked, so I didn't really need to get anything. But let's go ahead and just get into this. So I picked up a chuck roast. This is about 2.5 pounds. I got it for $17.41. Can you take a wild guess of what we're having? We are going to be doing a Mississippi pot roast for dinner one night. Oh, we haven't had that in a really long time, and I'm very excited for it. So wanted to get that for that recipe. HEB had the Butterball ground turkey on, even though you don't see a yellow sticker, but they had those yellow tags. If you're familiar with HEB, they hang these little yellow tags on the shelves, and you got, I'm gonna have to put it on the screen because I can't remember what the heck the deal was. Cause like I got the 93% lean, and it didn't matter like if you got like the 90% lean or the 80 or the whatever, that you got a discount for it. So I thought that sounded like a really good deal. So I got 2 of them, and specifically for like a lunch meal prep, because I like grounding this up with some seasoning and then just having it with some sweet potato and cottage cheese. I know that probably sounds weird, but I know we're not cutting anymore, but it's just one of those go-to meals that I really enjoy. Like I kind of crave it sometimes. So anyway, that's what that's for, is just for some lunch meal prep. So the only yellow sticker that we got was the Simply Wrapped Cajun style seasoned boudin jalapeno poppers. TJ was just recently talking to me about wanting some jalapeno poppers. I'm like, man, that sounds really good. So these were $11.91, 25% off. Whatever price is popping up on the screen is what I paid for it. And I thought, okay, so other than the fact that we were just talking about wanting jalapeno poppers, and you know, Cajun cooking has my heart, y'all. I mean, I love Cajun cooking. It is just so good. But anyway, so I thought this would pair really nicely with the chicken wings that I also have in the freezer, so we could do that for dinner one night. I picked up some honey ham. I decided that we're gonna do some Pigout sliders. If y'all remember from my last grocery haul, I had gotten the Aloha rolls, which is like HEB's version of King's Hawaiian rolls. Okay, I could not find the chicken nuggets that I was actually looking for. I have a funny feeling that it is more of like a northern thing. I don't know, because I went to so many different grocery stores and I couldn't find the specific nuggets. It's fine, who cares? And I just, you know, to be honest with you, I really wasn't sure if Charlotte would really go for a Parmesan chicken slider thing. Like maybe I'll try it another time. I don't know, but I do know that she likes the Pigout sliders, and we need a bunch of ham for that, so that's what that recipe is for. So some funsy stuff. I did get some double stuffed Oreos because why not? We have a cookie jar, might as well fill it. Y'all, we got crazy. We got a little crazy on the cheese, okay? We basically have no cheese in the refrigerator. I mean, we've got like a couple like, but for things that I need, y'all needed to stock up. So I picked up some provolone cheese, some sliced provolone cheese, because we're going to be doing the cheesesteak pita, and we like provolone cheese with that, so I wanted to make sure that I had that on hand. And I did get some of the Colby Monterey Jack, and I cannot remember for the life of me why I got this. Oh, I think it was for the Pigout sliders. I think it was just like a fun cheese that I think Charlotte would enjoy, so I think that's what it is for, is the Pigout sliders. I had to get some Mexican cheese blend cheese. I got 2 things of the Velveeta shreds. I got a thing of shredded mozzarella, and I got 2 of the sharp cheddar cheese. Now this is like the reduced fat, and HEB had a deal where like if you got the natural cheese, the natural shredded cheese, it was like 2 for $5. It's not really a deal when you like do like the Hill Country fare, because this is actually cheaper. I think this was, well, this is 12 ounces. I think their 8-ounce ones are like $1.98 or something like that, where this is 2 for $5. So do you see how this is not really that much of a deal? But the Hill Country Fare doesn't do the reduced fat cheese. That's the only reason why I had gotten this, was because I needed sharp cheddar cheese and I wanted the reduced fat. So that's why. So I got 2 blocks of the 3rd less fat cream cheese. I needed 1 for a recipe. I knew for a fact. I couldn't remember if I needed a second one for a recipe, but I got it just in case. You never know, who knows. I got 2 things of the fat-free Borden American cheese. Got a thing of Country Crock. I needed to get some spreadable butter, y'all. And I really wanted the Country Crock Light, but H-E-B didn't have it. Back here, I did get a 2-liter of Pepsi, the zero sugar Pepsi. Why did I get a 2-liter? That is a great question. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to put it on the screen because suddenly I can't remember what the deal was. You got this for free if you bought something else, and I'm like looking around and I cannot for the life of me think of what the heck it was. I don't even know. We're moving on. I got some chocolate milk for Charlotte, 1 jug of 1% milk. Let's see, I got the Pringles. This is the Texas barbecue brisket. TJ and I we both really like trying out the new flavors of Pringles, and this is a new flavor, never tried before, so we're gonna go ahead and give that a go. Legendary Pop-Tarts. This is a flavor I have never had before. It's the s'mores protein pastry, y'all. Okay, I'm really gonna be leaning away from like all the protein. Like I'll get it once in a while, but I'm not going to be buying it very often like I used to, because for the past, like, I don't know, 2 months I haven't had any of this type of stuff, except for maybe like very little bits of protein powder in the morning. But like stuff like this I haven't had in a really long time, and so last week when I did have one, whoo, my goodness, we had issues. But I did want to I just wanted to try this one, so we're gonna tread lightly on that one. So anyway, Pepsi, we got the zero sugar wild cherry Pepsi, because that was on markdown, $6 and something, whatever's popping up on the screen. H-E-B sodas, again, 2 for $10, so I just got one of those. H-E-B also had a deal where they had their strawberries. These are the 16-ounce strawberries, $1.87 per pound, and that's actually a pretty darn good deal. So I got 3 of them. 2 bananas for pre-workout. I got a bag of the mini avocados, love that. I got a bag of yellow onions, and you know what, I'm really thinking that next time I have to get a bag of onions, that I really should be getting them over at Sam's Club, because this is a 3-pound bag I paid $2.99 for, and Sam's has a 6-pound bag. I think it's 3, 4, 5, I think it's like right around $5. So I had already bought this when I went over to Sam's, so I should probably be getting this over at Sam's Club. So I gotta remember that next time. I got 2 tubs of the Vanilla Oikos 000 yogurt. I got 1 of the light sour cream for a recipe that I can't think of right now. I got some whipped plain cream cheese. I have been really enjoying Makayla Thomas. If you're on Instagram and you're familiar with Makayla Thomas, she's got a lot of great recipes, and she's got a dessert recipe. It's like a mock like protein cheesecake recipe. It is so good. You use the yogurt and some of this and then like some other ingredients, and it is, y'all, let me tell you, it is so flipping good. I've been like obsessed. I've been like eating it every night for like the past like 2 weeks. So I wanted to get some more cream cheese so I can just, you know, keep enjoying that. Needed to get some more Jif creamy peanut butter. Got some Duke's mayonnaise. This is the light version, and I can only find it at H-E-B, and it's only in the squeezy thingy. Why doesn't anybody else carry like the big tub? I don't get it. I don't get it. It's annoying, actually. Hey, I almost skipped over my jalapenos. I got 2 jalapenos for a recipe, can't remember why. This Herdez avocado cilantro sauce, love that for our taco nights. I did get the new Alani Nu lime slush. So I bought one yesterday or the day before, and it's in the refrigerator. And I decided I'm gonna get one more so that TJ can try it too. Now I haven't tried it myself. I'm waiting for him to get home from work, and then we're gonna try it together, and we're gonna think it's awesome. My girl Danielle, she already did a reel on Instagram where she tried it, and she said it was really good. So yeah, I'm just gonna roll with it's good, and we're gonna love it. I did get some of the chocolate rice cakes and non-food items. I decided to get some of the Gain scented beads. I had like these little packets that I had gotten, and I was just like, man, it makes the clothes smell really good, and it made the clothes feel soft. Like, unbelievably soft. So I was like, man, I need to get some more of that. Charlotte was out of her bubblegum mouthwash, so I needed to get her some of that and some conditioner. All of this from H-E-B totaled up to, what was it, 187. I think it's 187 and some change. I'll put the number on the screen because my receipt is not in my hand. So as always, I'm gonna put this away, and next is Sam's. And just to show you my cheese drawer, when I was like, oh my God, we're like out of everything. We're like mostly out. I mean, we still have like some cheese, but I like, you know what, I like to have my backups, okay? Gotta have the backups. I've only got a couple of slices of the pepper jack cheese, this last little bit of mozzarella, and Charlotte likes having pizza and things like that, so of course we can't be running out of mozzarella. That's like a no-go for us. We got like one thing of the what do you call those things, the Laughing Cow cheeses. We got 2 of these. I probably should have bought more of those, but whatever. I'm like pretty much like the only one that eats it. Well, TJ does sometimes, but anyway, Parmesan cheese for I don't even know what. Like this feta cheese is like almost gone. This Mexican cheese, like what the heck do you put it in? Because this stuff like does not melt. It's like the most annoying cheese. I've never been so annoyed by cheese before. But like, what do you put this in? Because I've tried putting it in enchiladas. This stuff doesn't melt. It's just weird. I don't know. I don't want to throw it away. Like I want to use it up, but like somebody comment below and tell me what to do with this. Ugh, I'm annoyed. Sam's Club haul, and we didn't get a whole lot, but we spent enough. Let's put it that way. We spent enough. This is also the rest of it. So I got 2 cases of the Pure Life waters. I just finished a case of water. I like to grab one of these like first thing in the morning. I'm waiting for my like coffee to brew, and so I just like chug a bunch of water. And so of course, in case of emergencies, we like to have cases of water on hand. And I got the Capri Suns for Charlotte for her lunchbox, so she's gonna be set probably for the rest of the year, honestly. And then I got a thing of the sparkling waters. This is the Members Mark sparkling water, the water lime, black raspberry, and strawberry lemonade. The watermelon lime, I don't know what is with the watermelon flavors, y'all. Like, I don't know why all these companies have to put a watermelon flavor in every stupid case. It's like annoying. They're not always good. However, with that being said, this watermelon lime, I don't hate it. So that's why I got this case again. Because TJ and I, we tried it and we're like, yeah, you know, that's not bad. The sparkling ice, like their watermelon kiwi, it's like, I'll pass, but the watermelon lime's not too bad. Coming over here, we got ourselves some sweet taters because sweet potatoes are life and I love them. I think I've only got 2 in my produce basket, and I wanted to make sure that I didn't run out. Speaking of produce, we got 2 things of their raspberries. They were looking pretty good and a decent price. I did not get the blueberries there because the blueberries at Sam's, y'all, yeah, they look fine, but like they want like over $7 for blueberries. Like, yeah, I'll pass. No thanks. However, their blackberries were looking fantastic. They are huge. The last time I got blackberries from Sam's, they were delicious. They were so sweet. Not one of them was sour, and they were a really good price. So I'm gonna keep buying them there until they look in trash. I did not get the strawberries, obviously, because I had already picked them up over at H-E-B. You'll see blueberries in the Walmart haul. But anyway, so that was what we had picked up over there. I did get the La Banderita carb counter tortillas because we've got some enchiladas on plan, and I think I've only got like 2 in the refrigerator, and I wanted to make sure that I've got enough for that meal. I got the 5 cheese tortellini. Oh, I am so excited. We're going to be making the pesto chicken tortellini. I haven't made it in a hot minute and I miss it, and I want to make that again. So this is basically going to be 2 meal. Oh my, I can't pick it up. Oh, one of my raspberries squished. Anyway, whatever. So this is basically 2 meals for us. I'll just stick one in the freezer, and then we'll just cook one up, and so then we'll have, you know, tortellini for, you know, another pay period, and it'll all be good. Got some more of the green bell peppers. I almost got the colored bell peppers because I need them, but the bag that I had grabbed was kind of trashy, and I didn't catch it until I was already at the checkout counter, and I'm like scanning everything, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna pass, and I didn't feel like going back and getting another bag, so it's fine. We got the green, and with the cheesesteak pitas that we've been making and everything. I've been flying through the green bell peppers, so loving that. I did get another thing of the Folgers classic roast in the medium. No, it is not on discount, and that sucks, but you know I like to have my backups, so got another one of those. This, however, was on instant savings. It's the 1 pound bag of the Jack Link's original beef jerky. It's this one, and the teriyaki is on markdown right now. It's a good deal because they're normally around like 18, like they're like over $18, and this time they were like around $16. And the last time I had gotten these, TJ had taken them to work with him, and he enjoyed that, so I wanted to make sure that he had some more the next time he goes to work. And we are out of paper plates. Well, not out. We've got like a few in the cabinet, but we don't have any like in our closet where we keep all the extra stuff. So I got the Members Mark. It's the 204 plates. I think it was like $18, $19, whatever price is on there. And so yeah, anyway, we just stocked up on some paper plates, and that is it from Sam's. I know, not a huge haul. We didn't need a whole lot, and that's a good thing, y'all. That's a good thing. What did we spend? I think we spent like around $125. Not too bad. I was a little bit more than I was hoping to, but whatever. It is what it is, y'all. Okay, next up is Walmart. Walmart grocery haul. Here's a quick scan of this. I'll put the total at the bottom of the screen. And let's go ahead and start over on this side. So I picked up some of these sparkling waters. We haven't had them in a while, but there was this Rainbow Fusion. This is one of Charlotte's favorites. She likes this one and the blue raspberry. And I just got the blackberry lemonade for myself just for the heck of it. I really like the, you know, we really like these flavors. And like I said, we haven't gotten them in a while, but we didn't go too crazy. Just wanted to get a few. Got some more of the chocolate chip mini muffins for Charlotte. We got the Ore-Ida Extra Crispy French fries. This is gonna go with our Mississippi pot roast. And for any sides, like I think we're gonna do burgers one night for dinner. So that'll go on the side of that dinner. So remember me telling you about the colored bell peppers over at Sam's Club? Well, I put that one bag back because they were kind of trash, but that's okay. This actually worked out a little bit better because I really only needed like the red, and I really needed yellow. I've got a big bag of orange bell peppers from a neighbor who works with a friend that grows their own peppers, and so I've got like a ton of orange peppers, but I wanted the other colors, so this actually worked out a lot better. We got a bag of the Gala apples. We still have oranges in the refrigerator, but we don't have any apples, and I'm like really missing them, so we just got another bag of that, and their prices are still really good. Now, Sam's Club does have like the Cosmic Crisp apples. I think that's the one it is. That is on instant savings, and the only reason why I didn't get that is because their apples are like ginormous. Like, I don't need an apple as big as my flippin' head, okay? As good as they are delicious, but I prefer these smaller apples, and this suits me just fine. Coming back here, I did get some more. I got some yogurt. I got the Chobani Flip. This is in the red velvet cupcake. I got 2 of these for Charlotte. She still has some yogurts in the refrigerator, so I didn't get the big box like I normally do, but I thought this was a flavor she might like to try. I got the Oikos Pro yogurts. I got 1 of the key lime. I love this one. It's so good, especially when you put like some raspberries in there and some granola. Oh, so good. And I got 3 of the salted caramel. There is a Makayla Thomas dessert recipe that I've been wanting to try, and this is the yogurt that she uses for that recipe. I can link it down below if I can remember to do that. But anyway, so I just got 3 of those so we could try out that recipe. And then the last thing I got for yogurt was the Faye 0% non-fat Greek yogurt. I got this one for recipes. I cannot think of why I wrote it down, but it was on the list, so I just trusted with whatever reason I wrote it on on my list that, you know, I wrote it down for a reason. Just also a quick FYI, Oikos, like the tubs of Oikos, they came out with a plain Greek yogurt. So like, you know how they have like the vanilla tubs? Well, they also came out with plain Greek yogurt. Never seen that before, but my Walmart had it. I didn't get it because I don't know, felt like getting this one. Actually, no, I got this one because this one had 90 calories. The Oikos had 100 calories. So yeah, I think that was probably why. Okay, so we got some shredded Italian style cheese. I know, after all that cheese that we just bought over at HEB. What the heck am I doing buying more cheese? I needed it for a recipe. Can't remember which one it was, but I needed it for something, and I'm just gonna trust that. We got some of the pretzel crisps. Now, I was actually looking for like the little honey mustard pretzel bites. Those are delicious. All they had was the sea salt, and the sea salt is actually pretty good, but garlic parmesan was kind of calling me, and I really like this flavor a lot. So yes, it is the party size. This flavor is so good, so I got that. Let's see, and then over here we just got some Gatorade, the Zero Gatorades. We got the blue and the orange. It's kind of like our go-to favorite in this house. We got some Joseph pita bread. We got one of the original, and this one is the Heart Healthy. So this one, like the Heart Healthy, is like for half the pita, which, I mean, who honestly is eating half a pita? I mean, I'm gonna eat the whole thing, but for half a pita, it's 35 calories, 1 fat, 6 carb, 3 fiber, 3 protein. We just like using these for the cheesesteaks. And then this is like the original pita, where this one is like, half a pita is like 90 calories. 1 fat, 18 carb, 2 fiber, 4 protein. It's all good. I like both of them. I don't care. I just wanted them for when we make the cheesesteak pitas. TJ really likes using the pitas for the cheese steaks rather than having it like on like a sub roll. So we've been enjoying that. I got some of the Great Value monk fruit sweetener. Can't be running out of that. The zero sugar Jello cheesecake flavor. So like I said, the Makayla Thomas protein mock cheesecake dessert thing. I've been eating it every day, and I don't want to run out of the cheesesteak. The cheesesteak. Oh my heavens, the cheesecake. So much cheese going on here. The cheesecake Jello pudding mix. Oh, I'm done. I'm just so done. Anyway, I got a thing of the Lender's Bagel in the French toast. I use these in my pre-workout, but we're not getting to those yet. We're still working through the plain bagels that we had gotten over at the discount bakery. So we're gonna stick this in the freezer until we are ready for them. 2 cans of medium size black olives for TJ. I got 1 can of the Great Value original baked beans. We're probably gonna have this with our burger night. We got the Great Value queso blanco. That's gonna be for our Mississippi pot roast. We got some Biscoff cookie butter. That is for, I think that actually goes for that dessert recipe with the that yogurt there. And we got some of the basil pesto. I've got a little bit in the refrigerator, but I'm gonna be making that basil pesto chicken tortellini. I need like a cup, and I don't think I quite have a whole cup in the refrigerator, so I just got one of those. For that recipe I keep talking about, I needed to get some of the light Cool Whip. So I couldn't find it in like the Cool Whip brand, but I found it in the Great Value brand, so that's all good. We just got a tub of that. We got their blueberries. So Walmart's blueberries, which is, I think, is actually kind of the same brand as the one that they have over at Sam's, but this one was a little bit cheaper. Like I said, the blueberries at Sam's were like over $7. This was like right around $5, so better deal. These blueberries look fantastic, so got those. And we got a thing of cilantro. And then for non-food items, had to pick up some bleach and some clear plastic spoons because I need to put a spoon in Charlotte's lunchbox, you know, for her yogurt every day. That is it from Walmart. Ollies. So Ollies is it's like a discount store basically. So I stopped in there pretty much because I was heavily influenced by my girl Nicole. She had posted on her Instagram that Dove fall scented body washes were on markdown for $5.99, and they have all the fall scents. Oh my gosh, and I was just so excited I couldn't get over there faster. The cinnamon pumpkin pie, I bought like 2 of their hand washes. Hand soaps. Oh shoot, I should have bought more hand soap. Dang it. They did have hand soap over at Ollie's, but I didn't get it because I was like, no, I'm good, I don't need it. No, I actually need it. Dang it. But anyway, so I got the cinnamon pumpkin pie and I got the spiced chai latte. I almost got the peppermint bark one, but if y'all can remember, I have the native Girl Scout Cookies Thin Mints shampoo that I've had for like the past 1.5 years, and I'm like still working through it. I'm kind of sick and tired of peppermint scented things, so I decided not to do that. I decided to get the spiced chai latte. This smells really good, y'all. I actually kind of like this one. And they did have another one, but I couldn't smell it. I can't remember what the other scent was that it sounded good. Oh, maybe it was like apple crumble something or other, but like when I popped the top to like take a whiff, I couldn't smell anything. So I was like, I'm not gonna waste my money. But these two, like this is my absolute favorite, and this one I just thought it smelled really good. So the other non-food item thing is the Energizer Max. This was like the AA batteries. It's a pack of 48 for $20. Well, $19.99, $20. Now listen, okay, I know over at Sam's Club that you can get their Members Mark AA batteries for like $17 and change, but this was a name brand item for $20. You can't find a name brand item like this. I don't know. I just thought that was a really good deal. And y'all, listen, we are always running out of AA batteries. We used to have the rechargeable ones, but after so many times of recharging, like they don't work anymore. Like they kind of suck, and we just end up throwing them away anyway. But anyway, so I think we're going to be stocked up and ready to go for like the AA batteries for a while. So that's why I had grabbed that. I got 2 of the Betty Crocker chocolate chip muffin mixes. These were 79 cents a piece, and I got these specifically for, honestly, I got them for making them for breakfast at the church, and they were only 79 cents. I thought that was a pretty darn good deal. Speaking of church, now Charlotte does not like mac and cheese anymore. I don't know, she was on a mac and cheese kick for a really long time, and now she just does not like it. But this is the family size. It's 14.5 ounce box of mac and cheese. It's basically like 2 of your normal size mac and cheese. I know because I actually looked at a normal size box of mac and cheese. Anyway, it was $1.99. I got this specifically for on Wednesday night. We're going to do like a cowboy casserole, and I use the 2 boxes of mac and cheese for that. So there's dinner for Wednesday. That's perfect. I got the goldfish pretzels. These were $1.49. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. $1.49 for the pretzels. Charlotte, I'm pretty sure will enjoy that. I got 2 of the Annie's organic cheddar snack mix. These were 99 cents a piece. I wasn't sure if she it's got like the bunnies, cheddar crackers, pretzels, breadsticks, buttery crackers, and a cheddar seasoning. I don't know, they sounded good. And these are like, if you ate the whole bag, I mean, they're like 360 calories. So I mean, I don't recommend doing that unless you have the calories for it. But if you only have a serving, it's 150 calories. That's not too bad. So whether Charlotte eats it or I do it, or I eat it, you know, per serving, I don't know. I just thought this was like a good snack option. We got some Chips Ahoy. It's the crunchy chocolate caramel Chips Ahoy. Charlotte really likes caramel, and Chips Ahoy is honestly my favorite cookie. I kind of like that, but a little bit better than the Oreos. But anyway, they were $2.29. And I thought that was actually a pretty darn good deal. Yeah, we just loaded up on the snacky stuff, y'all. But anyway, so we got the Cliff bars. These are 5 energy bars. It's the caramel chocolate chip. Again, Charlotte really likes caramel. And these were $3.99 a piece. Normally they're like around $5.72, but for $3.99, I thought that was a pretty good deal. And I think Charlotte would probably like this in her lunchbox. Also, another lunchbox item was Z bars in the cinnamon roll flavor. I don't think I've ever seen cinnamon roll flavor. I can't remember, but anyway, these were $5.99 for 12 bars. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. They did have other flavors. They even had like the really big box that had like the iced oatmeal, chocolate chip, and s'mores. But Charlotte doesn't really care for the iced oatmeal, and like when I used to get those boxes, like it was fine because like Charlotte liked one flavor, Megan liked another flavor, and then they both liked the chocolate chip or whatever, but Megan's not here anymore, so it just doesn't seem worth buying anymore. So I don't know, we figured we'd get the cinnamon roll and see how that goes. And I decided I wasn't buying chips this pay period because we do have a few bags in the pantry, but Charlotte really likes the Pirate's Booty, and this is 18 bags for $7.99. That's actually a pretty good deal because when I was over at Walmart, for 18 bags, it was like 10 bucks. Okay, $9.97 is what it's saying. And this was like $8. So I figured in place of chips, we've got some Pirate's Booty. So we got some lunchbox items here, some church things here, batteries and body wash. Yeah, we are good to go, y'all. Meal plan February 26th to March 11th is as follows. Okay, so this is today. It is Thursday. We're gonna do some cheesesteak pitas. Probably gonna do some fruit on the side of that. Tomorrow we've got tacos. Saturday is the Crockpot chicken spaghetti, another one of Nicole's recipes. Sunday is going to be some leftovers. Monday, we have a butternut squash and black bean enchilada. I found this recipe on Pinterest. The only thing I think I'm gonna change is the, I'm just gonna add chicken to it. But the picture looks really, really good. So we're gonna give that a try. Let's see, on Tuesday, we're gonna do the French onion soup burgers. Oh crap, I forgot to get the onion soup mix. Okay, now I need to go back to the dang store. Whatever, we're still doing the French onion soup burgers. We're gonna do some baked beans and French fries with that. Wednesday, we have church. TJ and I are gonna do leftovers, but I am going to make that, I've decided that I'm gonna make that cowboy casserole with the mac and cheese that I was just talking about. Thursday, we've got Mississippi pot roast over French fries. Friday, we'll do the chicken wings with the jalapeno poppers. We'll probably do something else on the side of that. I'm gonna let TJ decide because I can't think right now. Saturday, we'll do the pesto chicken tortellini. Sunday is leftovers again. Monday, Pigout sliders. And Tuesday, I'm really feeling the chicken tortilla soup. So again, as always, this is the meal plan. This is what, but things are probably gonna get shifted around based on what we've got going on, and things are probably just gonna get pushed to next pay period, and that is all right, y'all. So, but at least we got a plan, and this is it. So that'll do it for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe down below, share with somebody you love, and I'll see y'all next time for another video. Bye.